Really weird stuff. That's very weird.
Really Weird Stuff is a holistic Twin Peaks podcast. That means we discuss each episode within the context of the series as a whole. In other words, spoilers abound. Welcome to Really Weird Stuff, episode 24, where we will discuss Twin Peaks season 2, episode 16, The Condemned Woman. Written by Tricia Brock and directed by Lesli Linka Glatter, who I really like as a director.
Yeah, we've seen her before.
She directs 4 episodes of Twin Peaks, all told, and I just learned a fun fact tonight. She played the hunchback seamstress at One Eye Jack's.
Oh, great!
Yeah, that's what I was gasping about.
We liked
in the
her,
middle
yes.
I love that.
That's great.
Yeah. She almost someone's MVP, but she was definitely a fish in the percolator in that episode. Anyway.
God.
So that's fun. Lesli Linka Glatter stands over here. This episode originally aired on February 16th, 1991.
That was my brother's birthday.
Oh, I'm Jessica Baxter.
Oh, I'm Annie Malone.
And joining us for this episode, he told Josie to call him when she was a drawer, and ring-a-ding-ding, it's Ryan Weadon.
Hello, Josie. Thanks for having me back for this episode.
So happy to have you back.
Yeah.
And he's wearing the official Really Weird
Yes.
Stuff merch.
Call me
Call
when
me
you're in a drawer,
I
Josie.
would be wearing mine. It's just smelly at the moment, and I felt uncomfortable.
Well, I think that's a great endorsement because that means you wear it frequently.
I do. Yes, I do. I love it.
Check out our merch. There's a link on our website. ReallyWeirdStuff.com. I get like $3 if you buy a t-shirt.
All right.
Oh my gosh. So excited to talk about this episode. We're saying goodbye to Josie today.
Yay.
It's a real mixed bag.
Right.
It is.
Yeah, this episode's all over the place.
I'm excited to hear your feelings about Josie and how they've changed or not changed.
I mean, just with all the backstory I have, it's complicated.
Yeah.
Well, let's get into it then. It opens on an owl figurine in a bell jar. It's a nice tracking shot. I like this shot. It starts on that owl figurine and then it tracks across Harry Truman's desk as he and Coop are listening to the latest tape from Wyndham Earl.
Now, Gail, listen carefully. It's your move. Please, put your heart into it, will you? I've noticed a certain tentative quality in your thinking, as if you... Print your move in tomorrow's paper, or I will make it for you.
I have a really hard time paying attention at this tape, honestly. Every time I watch this episode for this particular podcast episode, I just couldn't pay attention to what he's saying. I'm just like, whatever. I'm looking at what the visuals.
Your move is important. Don't mess it up.
Right. I think the death mask is pretty scary, though.
It is, and it actually is a mask made on, obviously, the alive version of Caroline, but
Right.
that actress got to keep that mask with her.
Oh, cool.
Oh, nice.
So that mask is on the desk, and the chessboard that they use for reference, and Coop's tape recorder. And then the camera pulls out, so it's all in one. Track across the desk, pan up to Harry drinking coffee, and then it pulls out quickly to reveal the 2 shots. I like that.
Yeah.
It's hard to pull something even that small off, so it's nice when it's successful.
I noticed some good directing moves kind of throughout this. What was the name of the person?
Lesli Linka Glatter.
Yeah.
Our favorite
Good
hunchback
job.
seamstress.
Good job, hunchback seamstress.
Tears it.
That tears it.
That
he
tears
said.
it. I love that he says that. To me,
Yeah.
that is a line from Double Indemnity, so.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. Sure, that's a direct
I
reference.
think so, yeah.
He's like, okay, Coop, I'm worried about you. But Cooper says, if Earl wanted to kill me, I'd be dead already. I find that hard to believe, but Cooper believes it.
Yeah,
I feel like
it-
Wyndham Earl, in the end, is really just not nearly the mastermind that Coop thinks he is.
Yeah.
Right.
What has Wyndham Earl done so far?
He's killed some people and it's so elaborate. It's so much work. I mean, it's like...
He killed the drifter.
Right, and brought his dead body in and set it up so that it was pointing at a chessboard. And also, like, made the power go out. And he had the same last name as Caroline's maiden name or something. I mean, it was a lot of work.
Okay.
Yeah, and then there was a whole thing about he found his car abandoned. Like, he does go through a lot of work for these things.
Seems
and
like
that is
they're
all
just trying
true.
to cook up as many mysteries as they can for him.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then also just keep you guessing. And I guess the idea is that Coop doesn't know what he's going to do next. But whatever it is, it's going to be a labyrinth. That's all we know about it, really.
All right. Okay. That makes it harder to follow. Lots of roads we can go down. I guess it gives the writers lots of options.
Yeah, no one's really got a unified storyline here. We just need to go from point A to point B, and the writer of the episode gets to do some shit with it.
I remember my first watch, this back half of season 2 felt like a lot of grasping at straws in the overarching plot stuff, so...
It absolutely is, yeah. The best moments are just the little character moments.
Exactly.
But those do exist, fortunately.
They do, yeah, for sure.
And then also during this scene, we get to see the credits for 2 very exciting guest stars.
Yes, I know. That's why we're down Billy Zane.
And Miguel Ferrer.
Yes.
Wyndham instructs Cooper to print his next move in tomorrow's paper, so they get Lucy to find out the latest they can submit before press, and have her call Pete to enlist his chess expertise.
Paper and Pete. Got it. I'll do it alphabetically.
Whatever you gotta do to get it done, Lucy.
I don't know what she means by that exactly.
He says call Pete and call the paper, and she says paper and Pete.
Paper and Pete. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
And I'm sure Harry's just like, whatever. And then Coop looks longingly at Caroline's death mask and says,
She's the love of my life, Harry.
That's a strange thing to say. He's so young.
yes. He must just be, and she was his first love. Maybe. I don't know. And then that feels like really big at that time when you haven't been in love again.
And he's a hopeless romantic.
He really
of my
is.
life.
That's absolutely true. And that's a motif, I would argue, is just hopeless romance.
Oh, okay.
Blind and hopeless romance throughout this episode.
See, I don't feel like that's a romantic notion. You're like that young and it's like, well, she was the love of my life, that's it. I feel like that is not romantic to think that you could never love again.
I completely agree, but it is something that is considered romantic for whatever reason. Yeah, I agree that it's not healthy or good.
I concur.
I mean, to
love
me,
many
it
people
speaks,
throughout
right,
your life.
that's, I feel like it's saying I don't have the capacity to love. You know, even the notion of like that there's the one, like, I don't find that a romantic notion at all. I feel like that's lacking an ability to love.
It is, and it's also like really sad to believe that that's true, because if something happens to that person, then that's it.
Right.
Yeah, but then it's romantic to pine for them for the rest of your life. Too. Like, oh.
No one else will ever measure up. Great.
Yeah.
That seems healthy. But we do know that Coop will fall in love again. It won't go well, but he will.
Right.
And good lord, Harry definitely has got some love blinders on his head.
Harry is down bad.
Oof. At the Blue Pine Lodge, Pete is just getting off the phone with Lucy.
Oh, okay, yeah, just tell Harry I'll be right there, okay?
That means she's already called the paper because she was doing it alphabetically.
That's true. A little bit of a jump cut because I can't imagine that she did either thing quickly. But he looks so nice. He's already dressed up so nice. I feel like it's for Andrew's benefit.
He loves Andrew.
He loves Andrew.
Yeah. And it's mutual. I love that. It's cute. Like they're brothers-in-law. I don't know. It's nice. You know, I have a lot of siblings, so I've had lots of in-laws in my life. It's kind of nice when in-laws like each other, you know?
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
I have a sister-in-law. We call each other sister in love.
Has she ever
That's really nice.
organized your breakfast plate in a funny face?
I have definitely done something like that to her. Like, she stayed with me for a little while 13 years ago, and I have definitely made her a plate of something that I also made for my kid, and it was like that. I think I made, like, grilled cheese bubbles for her once.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did she laugh really hard?
She laughs really hard at stuff I do, but probably not at that. But I do think it is hilarious. Like, why do they think that's, like, so funny?
Salt and pepper.
Is it
Not
because
that
Catherine
funny.
is so humorless?
I think
They're just
that's
like,
gotta be part of
anything is
it.
funny. Literally any attempted
I think
humor.
they're laughing harder just to needle her. If
Maybe.
it wasn't going to annoy her, they was like, oh, that's funny. But
They're like
they're
stealing
like
glances at her as
practically
they laugh.
rolling on the floor.
Absolutely. I mean, that must be what Pete loves about Andrew, is that like he's got a partner. Well, he doesn't even really rib Catherine much. It's mostly just him, like, being like, whatever, dear. And
Right.
I can see it now. Now that we've talked through it, I'm like, wow, I totally get why you
So
like
cute.
Andrew. He's not a great guy, but he's
Right.
a nice foil
Also,
for Catherine.
where are they supposed to be from? Why do they talk like this?
They are born and raised in Twin Peaks.
That's
Marta.
what I thought.
Old
why,
Twin Peaks.
Why do they have these wild accents?
There's like an upper crust Twin Peaks accent, apparently. We're jumping ahead a little bit, but John Justice Wheeler also has a pretty hoity-toity accent for a guy that grew up in construction.
Yeah, but I feel like, yeah, that's, okay, yeah. I was going to say, but he's like intentionally putting on airs a little bit, but I like Catherine's not, so.
Yeah.
Right. That's
Walk
just what you
that way,
do.
too.
That's the understood way to behave when you're a person of means,
Obviously.
according to Twin
Mill
Peaks.
owners.
Everybody
I guess.
knows that.
It's the business person accent, is what
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
I do laugh so hard at Piper Laurie's face while they're goofing off. It's just a really good stink face.
It's pretty good.
So good. I love Piper Laurie. Her character is such a bad person, but her performance of that character is just delightful.
Yeah.
Speaking of hoity-toity, there's some royal conversation about Pete's a prince of a man, or
Oh.
like a court jester.
You two bring out the worst in each other.
Oh, Pete's a prince of a man.
Court jester.
Oh, yeah. Hey. There you go.
Yeah.
They're like Twin Peaks royalty. And then the way Pete says goodbye, you sweet Packards is so
So-
adorable. He's so cute.
Goodbye, you sweet Packard.
He's like so happy that Andrew's back. I love it.
I like that he got the call to like come in and we need chess help.
Yeah, it's really a great day for Pete when
Yeah.
you think about it.
He's like, hot dog.
Yeah, he's useful. Speaking of helpers, this is another episode without Warren Frost.
Oh, right. Wow.
How about that?
Yeah, so that's notable.
Thanks, Tricia Brock.
Like, we don't need your dad.
There's no
today.
need for a pediatrician in this scene.
But surely he could stand behind
Right.
Pete and say something. No, we don't need him.
No, he's not at breakfast. We don't need him here.
Oh, and then before Pete leaves, he gets the salt and pepper shakers for
Oh,
Catherine.
yikes.
Woo, boy.
Little mammy shakers.
Oh, boy.
I just have to assume that Catherine picked those out herself. That's her idea of humor.
Maybe when
Yeah.
she was just going through her
Those are
racist
yikes.
stereotypes.
Right.
Mr. Takamura was like, oh, I know. We need these.
Right.
Picked him up.
She's like, where do you have a yellow face costume? Oh, that's the
Actually,
racist
this
The
is-
mammy
antique
shakers,
store.
that's great.
And do you have any lawn jockeys by any chance?
I just love those. They're so delightful. Oh my god. So then Pete leaves. Just then Josie enters carrying a bundle of twigs, and she sees Andrew for the first time since believing that Hank successfully murdered him, and she faints.
I'm home. Did you miss me? Oh, she looks surprised.
Poor Josie.
It is the fakest faint. That she like gently places herself on the floor.
Yeah.
That's the worst part about fainting is how you can really hurt
Yeah.
yourself
She should've
because you
crashed on
don't.
the twigs.
Yeah. I feel like they didn't need to have that shot. You see her kind of start to fall.
And then it cuts to her lying on the floor, like kind of
Yeah.
falling into it.
Right.
That's not great. That's a little clumsy.
Yeah.
You could have even done it funny with her fall and like have her legs pop up out of front of and then cut to her.
That would have made Andrew's reaction make sense. Like,
Yeah.
she fainted in such a crazy way. That's really funny. I can think of a bunch of ways to do that it wouldn't look so awkward.
I have a note here that I feel like Joan Chen was really going for it because she knew she was getting written off the show.
Yeah.
But this is from later. But then like this is the first we see her in this episode, and I was like, maybe not. Not a great fall.
She goes for it in some scenes. a
yeah,
little bit.
yeah. Later on, she's do better.
It's complicated. So back at the police station, Harry is reading the paper. I guess it must be the Seattle paper because they're still covering that.
The Asian
Asian
man who
man
was killed.
killed.
Yeah.
Still no mention of the man, Johnny Kumagai, but no clues to killer, nor do we know who this guy is who we have a picture of for some reason. When Hawk brings Hank in for Harry, Hank comes in on crutches, and Harry says he's under arrest for the attempted murder of Leo Johnson. Yet another tedious fucking scene with
Right. God, I hate Hank. Hank is so charmless, and like he tries to be so like witness for the prosecution.
How about information leading to the arrest and conviction of Andrew Packard's murderer? Hank Jennings, witness for the prosecution.
Never lands. His stuff never lands. Which maybe it's intentional because he's so bad, you know? It always feels like he practiced it a little bit, you know, like, and then I'm going to be like, witness for the prosecution.
Absolutely. I bet he does. I bet Hank is a person who
plans,
things.
Yeah, his little one-liners.
I don't think he's supposed to be likable at all. There's never a moment where I'm ever, like, rooting for Hank to redeem himself or anything like that. I think he's there to be a heel.
Right, but it's not even like a good bad guy thing. Like, we just watched Blue Velvet, Frank Booth. You don't like him, obviously, you know, but like...
But you love to watch him be
fucking
terrible.
Hilarious. What kind of beer do you like? Heineken? Fuck that shit! Pabst Blue Ribbon!
Yeah, there's not really anything about Hank.
Right,
There's
it's
no
like,
charm.
ugh, yes. But Norma has dog shit tasting guys.
She sure fucking does. Oh, Norma. Harry says, well, we have an eyewitness. You were at the place with the gun in your hand to shoot Leo Johnson. He doesn't name Bobby, which is nice. Here's where I start to be thrown, because I feel like Harry makes a couple of smart moves in this episode and reads situations correctly, and he's just being uncharacteristically smart in this episode, and it's really throwing me. I feel like it was smart of him not to say who was the eyewitness. He didn't lay all his cards on the table.
Right.
And then he's like just not having any of it.
Right.
And then, of course, Hank hints about Josie.
How's that going to sit with your constituents? Not too well. Especially once they find out who pushed the button on Andrew and that you're sleeping with her.
I feel like that's the second time someone has said it that way.
Push the button.
Yeah.
Who tried to push the button on you, Andy?
I mean, it's especially weird because it's like a very specific detail about how the explosion happened, right? Because there's different ways things can blow up.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, it's almost like him tipping his own hand there because he's like, I had to push a button.
Yeah.
I mean, Josie had to push a button. I mean, I don't know.
Right.
Like, push the plunger down.
That is interesting turn of phrase there.
Yeah.
And then when he does hint at Josie being the one who pushed the button, Harry tells Hawk to get him out of there, and then he says it again.
Get him out of here. Get him out of here!
I picture him, like, saying it as they're, like, leaving. He's saying, like, trying to do it again. Like, no, get him out of here! God, I can do better.
Yeah, his first one was just not angry enough for his own taste.
Bad look for Hawk in this scene. I don't know. Tripping a
Like
guy
when
on
he
crutches.
kicks the crutches.
I don't
It's
know.
a big ACAB
A
moment.
little ACAB.
Yeah.
Gee, I'm sorry.
Police are not allowed to just hurt people because they're not good people.
Yeah.
Right.
He sucks, obviously. I don't like him, but come on, man.
Yeah, he's already given you the death glare.
It's not even like because he's bad. It's like because he said something about Harry's girlfriend, you know. Like,
Yeah. Who is bad
Is
person?
bad news, yes. That he said something accurate.
It's just not great. I love Hawk still, but...
Oh. I mean, I don't have strong feelings about Hawk, but
I think Hawk is the
love him.
best cop there, but
I mean-
he's still a cop.
Well, I don't even want to go down that road.
Okay, we can talk about it later, maybe.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
might come back up, but yeah, it's not great. Elsewhere in the station, Albert is confirming the coup that the person who tried to kill him also used the same guns and bullets when they murdered Johnny in Seattle, and that it's obviously Josie.
Right.
Let's go get her.
Albert, hold your horses.
Soup? I appreciate any reluctance you might have for busting your pal's old lady, but the woman ventilated you and left you for dead.
Albert, I don't take it personally.
I mean, it's
I
just
love Albert.
great to have Albert spewing his one-liners.
I'll talk to her. Maybe she'll confess, turn herself in.
Maybe she'll grow wings and join the circus.
And it also makes me laugh when Coop kind of stops him by putting his hand up, and it
Yes.
kind of looks like he's going in for a high five, but it's like a
Yeah.
really inappropriate moment.
Talk to the...
I know, it is a little bit of a talk to the hand.
And then Coop says, hopefully, maybe she'll turn herself in.
Or grow wings and join the circus.
Yeah.
You know,
Equally
like how they have a
plausible.
winged lady at the circus.
Well, like, both things are completely implausible.
No, I get it, yeah.
You didn't go to the Winged Lady Circus as a child?
I would like to go to a winged lady circus. That sounds
Yeah.
great. As long as they're not exploiting said winged ladies.
Sure, it's a very ethical circus.
I want to go to the winged
It's a
lady
burlesque-
cabaret.
burlesque,
Run,
Yeah. At the Great Northern Hotel, Randy is working the concierge desk. We've seen Randy before working the front desk. I love Randy's 20 seconds on screen. He's just great.
Your enthusiasm brings a salty tear to the eye.
However,
I think you will find my job requires a little more than a tight sweater and a perky attitude.
Randy, I'm learning the business. Every week a different department. I don't want your job.
Yes. I look forward to your stint in housekeeping.
I just like his attitude. Obviously, we're Audrey stans, but from his perspective, the boss's daughter gets to have his job for a week, and he's
what
like,
does he do for that time? Is he getting paid? Like,
right, that's a
that's
good
not
question.
cool. I would
What
be
is he
upset too
doing?
if it was just like take a week off.
Yeah, it
Right.
seems like something's inequitable here because otherwise he wouldn't be so mad about it. I think.
Right.
Like concierge is a promotion from front desk, and now he has to like go back to front desk or something while she gets to intern.
Yeah.
I'd be pissed too.
And I really love that he's like, I can't wait till your week in housekeeping.
Yeah.
We all know
Yeah,
it's not happening.
It's a good line.
Keeping it real,
It
Randy.
really is.
Although it is strange that he says it takes more than a tight sweater when she's not wearing a sweater.
That's true. It's like they didn't know
It's
what
just
to be
weird.
wearing.
It's kind of loose, even like her little jacket. I mean, it's definitely not tight. You know?
Yeah.
Strange.
What
thing
happened
to
to
say.
Audrey's style? I'm sorry. I haven't tuned in a few episodes, but it's like her hair got weird, and I feel like her outfit's not so great.
Here's my theory that's totally not canon at all, but because she's like trying to learn the business, she's probably borrowing her mom's like business lady clothes that aren't her clothes.
I like that.
I used to watch the show with my brother Kevin, and I remember, I mean, he was like in love with Audrey, right?
Yeah.
It really bugged him towards the end of the second season. He felt like her clothes were always like ill-fitting.
Yeah.
Like everything's like, wear some clothes that fit.
I also thought her hair was better in season 1.
Yeah. I mean, she's
Yeah,
so beautiful.
She is so
Oh
beautiful.
yeah, she
but
still looks great. Don't get me wrong.
The chunky headband isn't a good look for it.
Yeah.
For someone who's trying to look like an adult.
I like that though. That she looks bad because she's trying to be something she's not. That's a good read.
If the business is in trouble, she's not going to just go buy a new line of
Right.
clothes. I'm sure her mom has all kinds of suits she's not wearing right now.
Right, and all the other stuff is too young and inappropriate for what she's trying to do. That makes sense. I like that.
I always want to give Audrey the benefit of the doubt if I can. So after Randy leaves, she kind of gets settled in and doesn't look up for a while when her first customer arrives.
Hiya. I just checked in room 215.
Congratulations.
It's John Justice Wheeler, played by Dreamboat
Hi,
Billy Zane.
Billy Zane.
My goodness.
Sorry. You were working.
I am working. I'm working. See?
I see. Audrey?
And not a great wig, but somehow you can just overlook it.
Boy. We gotta talk about this wig.
I know. Now, in retrospect, I'm like, I'm so glad we got Ryan for the first really bad wig. Well, Maddie's wig wasn't great, but you know.
Oh my goodness. This scene specifically, all I can see is lace front.
Yeah.
And I don't know, are these SD or these HD that we watched today?
I'm not sure.
I mean, we talked about this with
It's the missing
Catherine's
pieces.
makeup. It's like, well, it doesn't look so bad probably in SD, but then when you get...
I mean, our TV is HD is the problem. Maybe.
Oh,
so
that-
even
yeah.
if the DVD is SD, it's...
But it was on mine too. Like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
had just like a crummy monitor and I could still see like wig line.
Yeah, I mean, people have been talking about that wig line for a while, like for years, since it first aired even. So even on a small TV, you could see it.
It's too bad.
But he's just got such a handsome fucking face in between.
Yes.
Like, I don't see
Yeah.
the matchy brown shirt and pants.
Right.
Or
kinda
the
like his
wig
jacket.
line. I wouldn't mind it if it's
It
just...
looks comfy and like
He's always
oversized a
wearing
little bit.
brown.
Yeah, he's always all in
that's
brown.
True.
But it doesn't look as bad on the suit later.
Yeah. He does have a dreamy face.
So dreamy.
If that were his real hair. Okay.
Okay. You talked me into it, Billy.
Yes, right.
Fine.
It was rough this time watching with you too. It was like, I can only see wig in this scene.
Ugh, he's so cute though. Then he starts talking
so
and
cute.
all I can see is his mouth.
Yeah.
And then Audrey at first is so snarky until she sees that face.
Which is not great. Like, I mean, she's trying to learn the business. Like, the concierge should be friendly to people, you know, even if they're not hot, you know. I mean,
That's a good
it's like
point.
she just sat down. Okay, I'm concierge for week. What? You know?
Yeah. What do you need?
Not a great start. We were already Team Randy.
Yeah. We need a cutaway to him just like
Right.
shaking his head.
Right. I
Like,
know.
Fucking knew it.
Right. Great job. Concierging over there.
And then he says such strange stuff, but again, he's so cute that it just fucking
Yes.
works. I don't know.
I have a picture of you. You're wearing a little ribbon skirt, you got a white apron on, you have pigtails. It's unbelievably cute.
I don't like Dondo.
Did that. Close my eyes, I can almost see it. And Audrey Horn as Heidi.
I saw you when you were 10.
I saw you when you were 10, and I have a picture that I keep with me.
I can tell. Like, did he mean that literally a photograph, or like I have a picture, like I just saw you and I could see. The first time I watched it, I thought he meant literally I have a photograph of you, and then this time I thought maybe he meant it like
I have a picture.
Like I look at you, yeah, like I look at you and I.
Gosh, I
like
hope
that's
so.
what comes to mind.
That would
is
be
when you were
a million times less creepy.
Right. Like, who wants to get hit on that way?
I saw you when you were 10.
When you were a kid.
Right. I mean, he's not like that much older than her. How old is he supposed to be?
I think he's supposed to be like 25-ish.
Okay, so then...
He's a Rockefeller, so he has tons of money. Do whatever he wants.
What flight were you on?
On the jet out there. Shouldn't be hard to find.
Is there anything else I can do for you, Mr. Rockefeller?
He's pulled himself up by his bootstraps, though.
With a loan from Ben Horn. Right?
I know,
I mean,
that was like the real
find out what he does.
self-made man mythology there. Hey.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. He's so fucking cute, but the more I think about him as a concept, the more I'm like, yikes, maybe she dodged a bullet there, but then she got
was
hit
the
by
best
a hail
he
of
ever got.
bullets later.
Right. All right, never mind.
I didn't
I have
Google
a lot of
what a
secrets.
dirndl was today.
Oh, really? It's a skirt.
It's a whole damn dress. An alpine-style dress, which consists of a bodice and a skirt.
I only know what it is from Project Runway. Michael Kors always talks about them disparagingly.
Yes, so I would think.
Does he compare things to dirndls?
Yeah,
See, like, this looks like a dirndl.
I just remember him
This
calling things
troubles me.
matronly all the time.
Yep.
Yeah, very mother of the bride.
Mother of the bride, matronly.
Yeah, dirndl.
What is the other weird thing he says?
Is it calling her Heidi? Or saying she was dressed up like Heidi or something?
Yeah, I guess that's... Yeah, the dirndl and calling her Heidi. And she is on the fence about it. Which is
Right.
interesting. She's like, he's so cute, but there's some
Right,
red
she's
flags
so hot
there.
for him, but does not like him.
Yeah.
I understand that.
Yeah, probably the right way to feel about him right now.
Then he leaves just as she is about to continue the conversation.
He's 10. Hey!
And on his way out, he picks up a brochure that an old lady drops.
Thank you.
And hands it to her.
Wearing the...
She has
What is this dress?
She's going square dancing or something. That's what it looks like.
Yeah. It really caught my eye because it's like bright blue.
Yeah.
It looks
It is
like
a crazy shade. It looks like a very young child's party
Thank
dress.
you. That's,
yeah.
I feel like it looks like it should be on a child.
Or a doll, even. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't
It's-
look like
the
something
skirt
a
is
real
huge.
person would wear.
And like short too. Yeah.
So strange.
Yeah, it definitely caught my eye.
That's an eye-catching dress. Yeah.
She must be from out of town because she's clearly staying there because you see her then and then you see her later in the restaurant.
Or in that same dress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If only we knew more about this lady.
Keep your eyes peeled. Maybe she comes later.
So Audrey starts opening her mail and she gets her part of the poem ripped in threes that Leah wrote.
Save the one you love. Please attend Gathering of Angels tonight at the Roadhouse, 9:30.
With a separate note to meet at the Roadhouse at guess what time?
9:30.
The only time anyone ever meets at the Roadhouse. Then we're at the Hurley home, and Ed is putting back Nadine's figurines, which I assume is because he fixed the shelf after she threw Hank
after
through
the
it.
Hank situation.
That happened? Okay.
Yeah, that was a couple episodes ago. That's why Hank's on crutches.
Ah.
Yeah, because Nadine beat him up.
I was wondering, I forgot.
Yeah.
Nadine and her super strength.
And
I
I'm
like her
amazed that her collection's awesome. I'm amazed that none of those things got broken. 'Cause
We're
a lot of those
big Nadine fans.
Yeah.
I always noticed the cat.
Yeah.
The big
She had a
white cat.
couple. Those like white figurine cat.
She has a couple white cats.
Yeah. I like her
Yeah.
tchotchkes. Like, I don't know, having just thrifted a bunch.
Ah.
I feel like I got a good eye for them, and she does. Definitely. I like them all.
Oh, she's great. And we're about to get some good Nadine time.
Yes.
She walks in and breaks up with Ed.
I wouldn't want to hurt you for anything in the world. Honest, you have to believe that. But Mike and I had the most magical night together.
All night.
Well, you and Norma did it.
She wouldn't want to hurt him for anything in the world, and Ed doesn't say, well, that's funny, because I would hurt you for everything in the world all the time.
I cannot stand Ed.
He's terrible.
it just frustrates me so much, the Ed storyline in general, but that it's like, look at Nadine. As soon as she felt like her heart was drawn to someone else, she was honest and confronted him and told him and said, I don't want to hurt you, but this is the truth, you know, instead of Ed, who just spent 20 years feeling that way and disrespecting both of them. It's not respectful to be like, I'm married to this person and with them, but I love someone else and I wish that she would just disappear, right? Yeah. I wish she would leave me.
Yeah, they're just lying at that point.
I mean, literally, because he's also fucking Norma the whole time.
Yeah.
Right. But it's like, I feel like somehow it's presented as Ed, the like admirable, honorable person. You know,
she's like touched or something. I think that's how it's presented.
Well, like he shot her eye out, or he was the reason she lost her eye.
I mean, she definitely has other stuff going on, but like,
right. But then it's like, if he feels obligated to her, then he should just be with her.
Absolutely.
You know, just the contrast of like, for her, as soon as she felt like her heart was somewhere else, she told him, you know, she was honest and brave, you know. I feel like Ed is just so cowardly.
Yeah, absolutely is.
Agreed.
I do love when he says, like, you spent all night, and she's like, you and Norma did it. I like that. I love Nadine.
She's great.
What's the name of the actress who plays Nadine?
Wendy Roby.
I saw her recently in a bad gay movie, and she plays a drama teacher.
What?
And she's a pretty big role, and it was just so nice to see her doing anything. And like, you look up her filmography, and it's so limited, and it's like, she's actually really good.
She's great
as an actress. I don't know why she didn't get more work, but anyway, it was delightful to see her, and she's playing something completely different than this role. She's great.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see she's still doing stuff.
If you want to check it out, it's called Were the World Mine, and there's like musical numbers in it that are
Ooh.
It was okay. It was okay.
Okay. Yeah.
It was okay. You're like, wait, it's not as great as I
yeah.
Not awesome, not bad. It's like in the middle ground.
Yeah.
Okay.
I watched a lot of mediocre movies all the way through, so might as well.
Yeah. They're recommended.
Totally. I love that she says we have to call a spade too, because that makes me think of her golden shovel that liberates her in the future.
Oh, yeah. I like that.
We have to call a spade a spade. We're breaking up.
This is your shiny gold shovel. 2 coats, guaranteed. Shovel your way out of the shit and into the truth. Dig yourself out of the shit.
It makes it more symbolic. That's the first thing that kind of shed some light for me on that whole golden shovel thing and why that's so meaningful to her.
Yeah.
Back at the Blue Pine Lodge, Josie is talking to Coop, and Catherine is spying through her Venetian blinds.
Very surreptitiously.
Yes, right. Oh my god.
It was like creaked when she pulled it down. God.
She's not being subtle at all.
You understand I could arrest you right now. I came here as a friend of Harry's. Now, I don't know what place he occupies in your heart, but I do know that you own his. I would think you'd like a chance to explain yourself to him.
Please go.
Coop also being as direct as he possibly can without being like, listen, I know you murdered a bunch of people and tried to kill me. You gotta fucking stop lying. I came here as a friend of Harry's, he says. And she's just like, I can't do it. Basically, because we both love Harry, I'm giving you the chance to turn yourself in, is what he says.
We can point out the direction in the shot too.
Yeah.
Like, I like this. I like the look of Catherine pulling down the blind, and then like it pulls out, and you see through the blinds, and then it pulls out to see Catherine there. It's just a good shot. That's all.
Absolutely.
Good direction.
And it makes me think of Blue Velvet too, looking through the lines like that. Slats, I guess you call them.
Yeah.
This is the end of it, Josie. There are no other options. I want you at the station house by 9 o'clock, or I come and find you.
But it's funny because he doesn't do that.
Right.
He's in his hotel room at 9. I also love that Coop is in his sort of casual TP look all day.
I know, yeah.
This is what I wear now, flannel and a vest.
Well, I mean, Albert admired it, so.
He did, yeah. I think if Albert gave me a compliment about something I was wearing, I'd wear it all the time, too. And then when Cooper leaves, Catherine comes in and is like, oh,
what did you do?
I know.
Oh, Josie, I just saw Agent Cooper leave. Was this a social call?
God, Catherine.
Such a sleuth.
Subtle.
And Josie starts acting all weird. I don't feel very well. And then Catherine's like, great, I'm gonna make you feel worse.
Well, yeah.
I don't feel very well. Oh, I'm sorry. I wish I had better news. I've spoken to Mr. Eckert again on your behalf. While he's not entirely unsympathetic, he does insist on seeing you alone.
I mean, she just drags this way out.
Right.
Won't Mr. Eckert think that you've betrayed him? But of course, you can tell him that you didn't. After all, you did actually think that Andrew was dead.
Oh no. Oh no. Maybe you can help me. I think I'm done mad.
And then she's basically like, oh, well, I found my keys that were right in front of our secret gun.
Oh, there they are.
I don't feel like I look for my keys underneath a book very often.
Right.
But I know she planted them there so she can get the gun, but still.
Right.
It is so funny because it's like, why even bother trying to be that sneaky? Like,
I mean,
right.
because you're not being very sneaky, you're just being like a little above straight up handing Josie the gun.
Right.
Right.
Catherine loves to be like that.
Right.
It's on brand. It's
Yeah.
very on brand for her.
So theatrical.
Yes, she's so theatrical. That's exactly
Right.
she loves her costumes and monologues. Back at the Great Northern Hotel, we're in Ben's office, where Bobby's trying to call Jack in his room, and he must be on his way.
No answer. He must be on his way.
Bobby's wearing a terrible sort of, I don't even understand what's going on with the front of that blue dress shirt.
Yeah.
It was just like the front panels were a different fabric than the
that's
back.
so ugly.
Yeah, it kind of looks almost pleated, but it's not pleated, but it's like just the way the pattern is. It
And it's
just has
cut in that
effect.
90s style where like you
Oh, yeah.
blouse it out. Like, I hate that so much. It looks awful.
It does look really bad, blousing out. Wow, why did we ever do that? But it's not as bad as what Ben is wearing. Which
Ben has like like a weird tracksuit shirt.
with like
thing.
a dress shirt under
It's-
the top,
I don't.
which doesn't
Yeah.
make any sense.
Is he supposed to be like getting healthy or something? Like, because he's eating celery.
Supposed to be getting healthy because he
gosh.
also declines like a whiskey from Jerry.
Okay.
And Jerry's eating like little croissants or something on a plate, and he doesn't want that, and he doesn't want the whiskey, but he has the big celery that he spends the whole rest of the scene gesticulating with.
So tiresome.
Delightful in a way. And it's really funny, Foley on the crunching when he bites into it. Really loud.
Yeah. I kind of like Jerry's outfit. Although,
Yeah.
like, it's so 90s, right?
Yeah.
Like, you went to Just Shirts. Does anyone remember that store?
No.
No.
It
What
might
did
have
they
been in
sell
East Coast. Everything. I don't know, his leather pants are kind of wrinkly. Like, they don't look like quality, but
They fit him.
I feel like he has a style.
Sure. Better than anyone else.
He's
Yeah.
like sort of nebbish business on the top and party on the bottom.
Yeah.
Bow tie and a sweater vest.
It's like sometimes you have to dress up kind of normy, but you want to put your own little thing on it, you know?
I definitely can relate to
Right.
that.
Okay. Yeah. Not to bring it back to Project Runway, but Nina would probably say, I like the interplay of hard and soft.
Yes, I like it
totally.
too.
That is a good description of Jerry's style. And he also has a Band-Aid.
Yes,
between
that's
his
why I was
eyebrows
like,
for
did
some
I
reason.
miss something happening to him? Like, did he get hurt in the Civil War reenactment? Or does he just have that? Like, I noticed he has this little bandage.
Yeah, maybe David Patrick Kelly just had a problem that day.
Yeah, maybe.
There was a
People will talk about
unibrow
it.
waxing accident or something. He's a kind of interesting actor. He loves props. That's something I know about him.
Okay.
So maybe he did just like grab
Oh
some
my
stuff.
gosh. It was very endearing. I love props.
Yeah, right? So Jack finally arrives. Ben introduces Bobby as Bob Briggs.
And this is my executive assistant, Bob Briggs. Bob?
It's a pleasure.
And Ben explains John Justice Wheeler's backstory. Call me Jack.
Used to be in construction. Came up the hard way.
How nice.
Years ago, I made an investment in him. A pittance, which he built into an empire. Now, I don't take any credit.
He came up the hard way.
Right. With a loan from a businessman.
Right.
You know? Like, what?
And then he like buys failing businesses and flips them basically.
He flips businesses.
And then they're like, oh, so you're
God.
Santa Claus? Like, no, that doesn't like
No.
good deed.
He keeps the money.
Right. Like,
Yeah.
he could be like a consultant who comes on, but like,
No, instead he like
yeah,
full
it's
on
like
buys
a
it
company flipper kind of.
Yeah.
as a 25-year-old.
Right.
See, this is where you lose me because
Yeah.
it's like you're too privileged. This isn't gonna work.
That is a very good point.
I mean, it's essentially like a venture capitalist or something, which is like not sexy.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
It's not.
Flying around in a private jet would get old real fast.
Yeah.
If Audrey was able to pursue that.
Right.
she'd be like, wait, you might actually not be a good person.
Right.
I'm only 18.
Yeah.
Still a pretty good story for your first time.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Ben is going through his plan for basically how to fuck over Catherine once again. But he won't admit that that's what it is.
I want Twin Peaks to remain unspoiled.
So we block Catherine's development until the wheel turns and we get another shot. That's brilliant, Ben.
I plan to fight this ghostly development on every ground and with every available weapon.
Jerry calls it out, but he's like, shh.
Right.
We'll pretend that's what we're doing. We want to save the little pine weasel.
I give you, found only in our Tri-County area, it is nearly extinct.
They're incredible roasted.
And for some reason, Bobby pronounces it like Pauly Shore.
So, you wanna save the weasel?
You want to save
Weasel.
the weasel?
I like it because Ben's kind of being weaselly in this scene. He's
Ben's a
kinda
weasel.
being
Oh my
like a
god,
little
you're
weasel.
right. And he's like, yes.
Save the weasel, me.
The weasel is me. Wow, that's so astute. I love that. Thank you.
No, Bobby. I'm just a weasel. But life, as we know it,
And I love Audrey, doesn't buy it for one fucking second.
Then what?
And he says, then I'm considering a run for the Senate.
Yeah. He makes them all
that
sit on the
tracks.
same couch, which I thought was odd.
Yeah, his
Walking.
business couch.
Yeah. They're all four just clumped on there. I don't know. It feels like a power move.
It is. That couch, we've talked before about it, that couch and how nobody ever looks comfortable on it.
Yeah.
And I think that it's his business couch of you sit here and be uncomfortable and I'm going to pace around you and it's just going to work out great for me.
Yeah. Run for the Senate.
Right. Ugh.
I really hate Ben in this scene.
Right. I always hate Ben.
He's not a good person. Even when he's pretending to be. At the Double R, Shelley's checking out a customer. It's another interesting shot, a tracking shot. That's something we've seen before, and it's always nice. The tracking shot down the Double R counter.
Last time I was here, we talked about that scene with Norma and her mom and how it was over-directed and weird.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
right.
it's you can show the double R this way, two people
Yeah.
behind a counter, and it looks good.
Yeah.
This scene stood out to me as well. It's this is well-directed. This is how you do a scene like this.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
You don't need a lot of back and forth or high or low or anything crazy.
I think it's all shot from the other side of the counter, too. But
Yeah.
it's just done well, and it looks dynamic, and it keeps you interested. Well done.
The only shot that's weird in that scene is when Ed comes in, and although it kind of works for me, but it feels like not what they intended. When Ed comes in, the camera, the way it zooms away, or does it zoom in on Norma? It kind of looks like a horror movie shot of a monster is coming toward me.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah. Was that Lesli Linka Glatter's little editorial on Ed herself? Get away!
Yeah. Maybe.
He's so weird in this scene.
It's uncomfortable when he actually flips open the counter and comes behind. This is her job.
Right.
Yeah, don't come back here. I can come out there if you stop being a weirdo for a second.
Norma Jennings, I've loved you every day for the past 20 years, and I dream about you every night. It's time for us to be together. Will you marry me?
Ed.
You deserve to be happy. It's our turn, babe.
Grand romantic gestures just don't. They don't work for me.
Well, not
Right.
when they're I'm not going to tell you what I'm doing, and I'm going to grab you. People seem to think they can do that with Norma, because Hank also grabs her in jail.
At her work. Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't like any of that. But before Ed comes in, we see Wyndham Earl at the counter in his trucker disguise.
You said that in air quotes, right?
Yeah. Disguise, yes. But no one knows who he is, so I guess it's fine as long as he doesn't come in for an afternoon coffee or something.
He goes to so much trouble for no reason.
Yeah.
That's true.
His trucker thing has a whole belly too, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
He loves prosthetics.
It was a
got a big
heavy
old-
man.
Yes.
He
Well,
should
he's
talk to
a fit
Catherine.
Yeah, right?
And he leaves another third of the poem for Shelley. Oh, and Norma's on the phone with Annie, her half-sister who just got out of the convent.
Annie, it's no problem, really. I've got plenty of room. You just get on the next bus, okay? And I'll be waiting.
Can I ask real fast?
Yeah.
Would either of you go to the Roadhouse because you got some weird note that's like, meet me here at 9:30 to save the one you love?
Probably not now, but when I was the age that those three are, probably I would.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think I would have done
Same.
it. Yeah.
Same.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
But definitely not now.
It just seems so sketchy, and like Norma's egging her on in this scene. She's
Right.
like, "Yeah, sounds intriguing. You should
Yeah.
go."
She
It's like,
says
"What are you
it
doing,
sounds
Norma?"
dangerous too.
I was like, did you know I have terrible
But I mean,
judgment?
right? Yes, we should all know that.
Save the one you love. Please attend a gathering of the angels tonight at the Roadhouse, 9:30.
It sounds intriguing in a way, but it sounds dangerous.
It's a public place. It's just go to a bar. You know, it's not like go to somewhere in the woods or some, you know, just, you know what I mean? Like, I can see the rationalization of like, just go to this bar tonight. It's still not great.
I feel like it'd be too weird, but I love that you both said yes.
When you were 18, it'd still be a hard
I
time.
know. Like, did you have good judgment when you were 18?
No,
Good for you.
maybe not at 18. I might have done it at 18. I had more of a sense of adventure. I think that. Yeah, okay, that's fair. I didn't think that.
Sense of adventure plus like feeling of immortality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And follow these
It's a
intrigue
dangerous
trails.
Yeah, and I think
combination.
for me, having like more of a FOMO when you're young, you know, it's like,
Yeah.
but if
What
I
if
don't
I
go, I
had
won't
gone?
know what it was about,
Yeah,
you know, and
that's
like,
true.
I'm happy to not know what something was or to miss something or whatever, you know,
Yeah, definitely.
like, whatever.
So kind of a bad look from Norma to be egging her on in this. I'm going to stick with that.
My favorite thing is when Norma is talking about Annie leaving the convent and Shelley says why she wouldn't become a nun. She's like, no TV, no boyfriends.
What do you have to do to get out of the convent?
Just leave. It's not a prison.
Sounds like prison to me. No TV, no boyfriends.
She's like, that's the life of a nun and not the life for me. No TV, no boyfriends, I'm out. She's so young, you know, it's so funny.
She loves your stories.
No TV.
And her boyfriend.
Is that a thing too? Is there not TV in a convent? I don't know.
I don't know.
Why can't they watch TV?
I don't know.
I feel like they should be allowed to.
Corrupting.
They probably aren't allowed to watch like whatever they want. Like
Really?
TVMA or whatever.
Really?
Probably not.
I don't know. If any nuns are listening, please
Yes.
chime in.
Well, are they allowed to listen to our podcast?
Oh, yeah, there you go.
No TV, but podcasts are okay. That's
Yeah,
good.
sure.
Good. That works out.
But you wouldn't listen to a Twin Peaks podcast unless you've watched Twin
gosh.
Peaks, I think.
Oh, boy.
Oh, man. I guess we're not playing in a lot of convents.
I might have to Google it to find out.
Can
for
nuns
sure.
watch TV? That would be
Can nuns
fun
watch TV?
to keep a list of like
Fuck
weird
it, I'll
things
Google it right
that you
now.
Google. Can
We're getting
nuns
to the bottom of
watch? I'm gonna do two and see if mine is
I'm going to listen if
different.
nuns can listen to podcasts.
Do nuns have boyfriends? Can nuns...
I know they can't have boyfriends. That's something I'm sure they can't do.
Man, I got to the WA and can nuns watch TV? Quora.
Okay, wow, not a straightforward answer from Google anymore. What are some things nuns can't do? Here's something from 3 years ago. Sister Julie Distel said, as a Catholic sister, I watch TV frequently. I enjoy sports, historical series, Animal Planet.
I saw that too, but she's not a nun. She's a Catholic sister. She says it's different.
Really?
Well...
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, many of my sisters enjoy various television programs as well. Nuns are those women who are cloistered and live a life devoted to prayer.
Right.
I don't know if they watch TV. It probably depends on each order and their rule.
Right.
Okay.
So that does not answer my question because now I'm like, there's apparently a difference between a Catholic sister, capitalized, and a nun. Now I don't know which thing is what Annie was, living in a convent.
Yeah. I guess it depends on the nun.
I do have another problem with, just a little problem with when Shelley picks up the note, because later on she recognizes Leo's handwriting.
Oh, I was going to say, does she know Leo's handwriting?
But she doesn't recognize it this time. She definitely doesn't. She looks at it a bunch and says, I wonder who it's from.
Where does she think Leo is at this point?
He ran off into the woods, so she has no
Yeah.
idea.
Okay.
But I don't know, I feel like she would be more worried than she seems like it, but...
It's fucking scary.
Yeah, but he did get injured before he went off with the woods.
Yeah, he was in pretty bad shape.
I'm sure she's just hoping he's dead in the woods somewhere. So Annie's getting on the next bus to come to Twin Peaks. And then Ed comes in and says, it's our turn, baby. Ugh. Now that Nadine has dumped him, he can reel Norma back in for a while.
So gross. I hate it.
Yeah, and Shelley's happy for them.
Right. Well, Norma's happy about it, but
she
it's
lets
just
Norma
like,
be
God, down bad, Norma.
For sure. At Wyndham Earl's creepy cabin, Leo's sitting on a log, sharpening some sticks. Small stick motif in this episode. He's sharpening sticks to make arrows so that Wyndham can kill someone with arrows later. Wyndham Earl's wearing a hat that says CDM Cartwright's Diesel and Machine, and that's a real place in Tacoma, Washington.
Oh!
Love that.
Yeah.
There's something deeply creepy about this scene to me, or just upsetting. The, like, man in the woods forging weapons.
Yeah,
right?
It really disturbed me. It sounds like he's quoting some sort of, like, thing he read.
Lie to my breast, pierce me in colors autumnal, speak to me only of love.
Yeah, I googled that, what he says. I couldn't
it's not
find like a
anything.
real poem or anything.
Okay. These are the kind of people that I don't want to ever run into.
Yes,
Right.
exactly.
Yeah.
When you turn down the wrong road and you're going
Yeah.
camping or something and you're like, oh, go turn back around.
Yeah, wrong turn.
I saw guys sharpening sticks on a log. And I got the fuck out of there.
Yeah. It's like a minute scene or something like that, but it really was like, ugh. That's creepy to me. I didn't like it.
It is. His cabin is really dicey too. I'm not sure what's up with that thing.
Yeah.
If he found it and has been fixing it up or what's going on with that.
It looks rough. It's one of those ones that's like the gutter's got moss growing out of it and stuff. It's like,
Although our gutter probably has moss growing out of it, but it's like it's just
I mean, it's the
too
Northwest.
hard.
Right.
I don't have like literal branches covering holes in my roof, so
Yeah.
at least there's that. At the sheriff's station, Norma's come to see Hank and ask him for a divorce.
Yeah,
Great.
another brave person who deals with a thing directly and
Yes.
ending a relationship.
Although-
like, instead of just waiting 20 years for the other person.
She did
to
wait
end
a
it.
long time, too long to do this.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, but she's like legit scared of her psychotic, crazy, murdering husband.
as
You
she
know?
should be.
Right.
He's scary.
Hank, I came here to ask you for divorce.
it's a good look for Norma.
It is.
Finally.
Right.
I want to ask this question to both of you. Do you think because it's directed and written by women, like, I feel like the women characters are really strong in this episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And do you think it has anything to do with the fact that they're written and directed that way?
Absolutely.
Okay. Cool.
I really like these turns for a lot of these characters.
Yeah.
I really love Norma's line about when he says, I'm getting better, I'm going to therapy.
Yeah.
She says, that's very interesting.
Right.
I'm gonna try to go into therapy. I don't want to be like this anymore.
It's very interesting, Hank. But I have to get on with my life.
Who cares?
That makes me laugh so hard.
I hate him so much, yeah. Yeah, all of this is so good, too. Like, just when he says, you're killing me.
You're killing me, Norma.
Don't blame this on me. Don't you dare.
Okay,
Immediately
women are
blaming
allowed
her.
to leave people. She's not killing you. If you
Right.
have ever been told that you killed somebody by leaving them, then...
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying.
I like how this scene is
It's
directed
a fucked up thing to say.
The shot, reverse shot, makes it look like Norma's behind bars,
Mhm.
too. And
Oh,
it's like,
yeah.
oh, this has been her prison for
Yeah.
20 years or whatever it's been.
Yes.
So, it feels...
But she gets to walk out the door.
Yeah, she gets to leave.
Right.
So, I don't know, I thought that was a nice touch.
That is really fucking great. And then her line.
Here's whore, Norma.
I'd rather be his whore than your wife.
It's such
Yes,
a good line
burn.
that James Cameron stole it for Titanic.
Oh!
Are you cold? To him? To be a whore to a gutter rat?
I'd rather be his whore than your wife.
It's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Good job. What's her name? God, I can't remember.
Wow, it's
Tricia
like
Brock.
Tricia Brock.
maybe like Billy Zane carried it over, you know?
Oh.
Maybe.
He's like, James.
He's like,
I worked on
okay, I
this
wish
little
you...
show called Twin Peaks. Get the perfect line for this scene.
Yeah, and she refuses to give Hank his alibi, which
Yeah.
is very nice.
Also interesting, like, why does Hank feel like he has any ground? You know, where he's like, okay, I'll give you your divorce if you give my alibi. And she's like, I'm not here to negotiate.
You give me my alibi, and I give you your divorce.
I didn't come here to negotiate with you. This is it. It's over.
You can divorce someone whether they want you to or not.
It
It's
does
not...
take two to get married, but it doesn't take two to divorce.
That's right.
Really. Like, isn't there even like a statute of limitations on like once you file for divorce, the other person doesn't have to also sign the paperwork after a certain amount of time or something?
Yeah, I don't know but I mean, I know a person can make it like not easy, but they can't make it impossible.
Yeah.
It's a good scene.
Yeah.
Then in Harry's office, Pete is talking chess. He's being a little long-winded.
I know.
I remember Capablanca and Lasker, St. Petersburg, 1914.
Pete, we've only got 5 minutes.
All right.
Pete, we have 5 minutes.
Yeah. They get Lucy to call the Gazette to hold the press, and Pete comes up with the move that he thinks will make it so the Wyndham can't take another piece for 5 or 6 moves. But it's actually only 3 days later that he's able to murder someone again. But he does his best.
Yeah.
He probably is still the best bet they have. Coop wasn't able to come up with something like that.
Is this a donut crime scene, by the way?
There's just donuts out. I don't know. That's more Brugos' department.
Yes.
Okay. It looked like a bunch of donuts.
A bunch of donuts in
There's
a
a bunch
sack?
of
Well, that
donuts.
counts as a crime.
Okay.
I go for
Donut
that is a
crime.
crime. I can speak for him in that regard. For some reason, I didn't see them this time.
Tried to count.
Well,
It looked
Coop's
like
eating
over
one.
12,
Yeah.
so over a dozen.
In a stack on a plate. Which is also just not how you do that.
No, then they get mixed the flavors. You know, all that.
And you're like, now all the frosting is off of my donut onto somebody else's donut, and someone gets double frosting.
It's a mess.
My kids would not stand for that shit. Again, Harry's being kind of smart here. Like, when he says, I never heard of a man who murders by the rules.
Maybe he'll kill anyway. Maybe just frustrate him. I don't think so, Harry. Earl has a perverse sense of honor about these things. Never heard of a man who murdered by the rules.
He's like, are you sure he wouldn't just murder someone anyway?
Right.
Yeah.
And Coop is so sure that he wouldn't. But then later on, he does just throw that whole fucking chess thing out the window and go rogue.
Yeah.
Right.
So Harry's actually kind of right. Hate to admit it, but
Right.
it's true.
Good, Harry.
It's like maybe it's one of those weird things where he's like suddenly so wise about everything except for Josie's tilt.
Right.
Yeah. Maybe that's putting everything else in his life into sharp focus, and he's able to
Right.
see things better. He doesn't want to focus on that horrible in his personal life.
Yeah, I don't see that. He's really ignoring the shit out of it until he can't anymore.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Coop.
Albert is here, and Harry knows why. He sees Albert, and immediately, like, his face falls. And
Yeah.
I'm even impressed with Michael and Keaton's acting in this.
Yeah.
I imagine the gun that whacked you with the powder residue on Josie Packard's gloves. Seattle police have also come up with an eyewitness who positively ID'd Josie leaving the car where they found the stiff. Now, if you ain't gonna bust this bitch, I would consider it personal.
Albert. I can handle it.
Bad look for Albert. I don't like him calling
Her
Josie a
bitch.
bitch.
Yeah.
I
But
mean,
he's
I'll allow it.
he's upset
Albert
that she
loves
tried to
Coop.
murder Coop.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Albert
yeah.
loves Coop.
I would probably call someone a bitch if they tried to murder you.
Yeah, I would too.
Fair.
It's a little jarring, though. you
Yeah,
know,
it feels weird coming out of Albert's mouth for some reason.
Yeah.
Especially just such a straight, regular way to insult someone
Yeah.
on Twin Peaks.
Right.
Especially for Albert, like, you're not used to hearing him be so blunt.
Yes.
He's not mean like that, so
Yeah.
he must be really angry.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and also I think he's probably legit frustrated that Coop has not done anything about this when he knows, like, okay,
There's
Harry's
so
girlfriend,
much
right,
evidence.
like, just killed somebody else, tried to kill you. Like, can we do something about this? Well, Coop just went like that, you know?
Talk to the hand.
Yeah. I'll handle it. But Harry must hear part of that conversation as he's walking by, and
Right.
that's when Albert
Oh,
says,
God.
I think you just did.
So embarrassing for Harry.
Yeah.
What a chump.
Back at the Blue Pine Lodge, Josie's putting lipstick on in her mirror, and it is a very similar shot from the pilot.
That's what I thought. Okay, I'm glad to hear that. Yeah. Bookends, basically.
Yeah. Andrew brings in the bubbly.
I assume you still have a taste for bubbly. We've killed enough bottles in our time. To beginnings. And endings, and the wisdom to know the difference.
Oh my god! Right after we just talk about the beginning and the ending
Yeah.
for her. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
It is, especially since we don't know yet what's going to happen. Josie says she's sorry she tried to kill him, but she really doesn't sound like it.
I'm sorry, Andrew.
My bad.
Sorry, I tried to murder you. I guess the motif here is people kind of lying to apologize. Hank is kind of lying to Norma to apologize, and Josie's lying to Andrew to apologize. And it's not sincere. They're just trying to get off the hook.
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting because that's kind of flipped with Donna and James because he's kind of trying to apologize. Like, you have a right to hate me because of Evelyn. And then she's like, she just took advantage of you.
Yeah.
I wouldn't blame you if you hated me.
James, I know what you were feeling. I was feeling it too. Evelyn just took advantage of it.
Well, it was wrong, and I should have known that.
I know you're
Weird.
just stupid.
Right.
So Andrew's basically like, you gotta go see Eckert. He suggests that Eckert will take her out of the country so that she can get away from the police.
Yeah.
But really, he's trying to have her murdered, of course.
As you do in Twin
Yeah.
Peaks.
Right.
And then we're in the woods where James is meeting Donna for a picnic.
Did they shoot this for a different episode? I mean, it just seems so, like, misplaced.
I think you just got to get both of them in here somewhere.
Yeah.
So.
They're also saying goodbye to James because this is the final James Marshall episode until the return.
Wow, yay! All right.
Whoa.
He does write Donna a note, like a letter later, or a postcard or something, but
That's 2 send-offs.
yeah.
Oh, man.
He gets to get on his bike and go one last time.
She has a nice spread set out, by the
That
way.
was,
She
it's nice,
does.
beautiful,
And he
yeah.
almost leans into it while they're kissing. I'm like, look out for the bread!
Not the cheese!
I know, I'm like, did they eat any of that? She set that all up. They have a pretty funny little conversation, and I laugh so hard when he's like, the police interviewed me about Evelyn. They asked me a million questions I didn't know the answers to. Like, any questions? Like, questions you do know the answers to? But they still do a little goodbye makeout.
Can I say, I laughed really hard when... There's something funny about the moment where he's like, come with me, and she just goes, no!
Come with me.
No.
You've got to shut the fuck up, James.
Through tears, like,
Yeah.
there's no way.
Yeah,
Right.
totally. It's smart. She's like,
It's definitely emotional, but there's also like a bit of like, what are you talking about? No,
Right.
crazy.
I'm good.
You don't even have a helmet. Thing on your motorcycle.
She did the right choice.
Yeah,
Right.
absolutely. She wore her special pearls for him, though.
Pearls!
I know, with the earrings, too. It's like, what?
Ay, ay, ay.
I know. Why are they
She has
dressed like
some
they're
odd
like
choices when
70s?
she's trying to
So
fancy
weird.
herself up a
Yeah.
little bit. She says, take all the time you need.
I'm gonna miss you like crazy. But you'll go away, and you'll come back with great stories. And none of them are gonna be about Laura, or Maddie, or Evelyn. And I'll be here.
Great story.
Because he's a great storyteller.
Yeah.
Right. Rock on
What you doing your trip? Oh, no.
Some people ask me questions.
Ask me questions, I didn't have answers.
At the Blue Pine Lodge, Catherine is reading Great Expectations.
Yeah.
Which Coop read
She's so
in episode
extra.
1, which is...
Oh, interesting. Are they in a little book club together?
I did see a theory that Coop lent that because it looks like the same exact edition. It's
Oh.
a special edition of it.
Ooh.
Maybe there's like a little lending library at the Great Northern or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And Catherine is cheap, so she goes to the Great Northern and takes books. He is working on his fishing lures and is all tied up, and there's a knock on the door. An insistent, repeated knock on the
Yeah,
door.
my goodness.
I know.
I love how long this exchange is. This feels pretty Lynchian to me.
Yes.
Game of chicken about entering the door.
Right. And Catherine is clearly going to win it. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Coming. Coming.
and it's funny because it'd be easier for her to get up. She doesn't have anything in front of her that's a pain to move, you
Yeah.
know, but she's just like...
And then she
Yeah,
still
not getting
does.
up.
She gets up after he gets up.
Immediately, yeah.
Pete, I need to see Josie.
Come on in. I think she's gone out.
Yes, it's rather a lot. She took my car without saying a word.
Well, she told me the Great Northern.
Power move,
so
Catherine.
I just Liz. And she must know it's Harry. It's gotta be like a right on time kind of thing.
Oh,
I
yeah.
like that, yeah.
Because they've been orchestrating that send Josie to Eckert all day long. Oh, she loves this so much.
She took a lot of things with her. I don't know where she was going, but I'd say she was planning to stay a while.
What else did she say, Pete?
Well, that she was going to see an old friend.
Who?
Oh, Sheriff, I suppose it's been very hard on all of us learning the truth about Josie.
I like how Harry, again, is being smart because Catherine's trying to distract him and say, oh, she like drove off, she had a bunch of bags, and he looks right at Pete and says, what happened?
Yeah.
He's like,
Right.
I know she's bullshitting. Again, it's just not like Harry to
Right. Like,
see
he knows
through
who
people's
to talk
bruises
to.
like that.
Yeah.
Tricia Brock wrote him well.
Yeah, Tricia Brock. Great job. She wrote Harry most of the time. Maybe I actually like him a little bit.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe not, but
He has motivation, I think, where he's usually a sidekick. And like in this episode, it's like, I need to save my girlfriend. So I think that maybe is easier to write for.
maybe. Yeah, he usually doesn't have much of a motivation other than just like, I'm a cop.
Yeah. Bounce your ideas off me, Coop.
Yeah. Give me some really easy questions that I might be able to guess the answers to.
Yeah.
They send Harry off to the Great Northern, where everyone will convene. And then that's where we go next, with Thomas Eckert getting into the elevator, and he mistakes Andrew for an elevator operator, I guess.
Yeah.
Lobby, please.
I think the Great Northern doesn't have, so it's
Right.
really interesting that he just
It's so weird
Yeah.
that is ever a job ever.
It is. Push a button for me. Stand in the
It's really
elevator and push a
weird.
button for me.
I know.
I was thinking about it because there's one when I was visiting my dad. There's not
Oh, really?
not one in the regular elevator, but in the service elevator that goes down to the laundry room.
really?
There's a elevator. It's so awkward, and especially because in that building there's still masks in public spaces, so it's like another level of awkward where you're trying to not be that close and you both and it's just like you get in and he pushes the button, and it's just like
Okay.
it's so weird.
And you don't have to like use a key card or anything. You just
No, it is literally like he pushes the button.
If there is someone in there that makes this whole scene really awkward, because then there's actually 3 people in the elevator.
Right.
yeah.
Also, it does seem like he doesn't recognize him until he takes his glasses
Yeah.
off. So it's me.
I know they
That's
must
so
be
weird.
fake glasses because
Right, yeah.
he puts them back on later. He's like, nobody
Oh.
knows I'm alive, so
Yeah.
I gotta put these back on. These amazing glasses.
It's really weird.
There's a weird button on the scene.
Yeah. Also, I feel like this is a very Dickensian scene, and so I love that Great Expectations was in the previous scene.
I don't believe in ghosts.
Pity it's an appealing notion. The return of the grisly phantom from the grave. You deserve haunting, to be sure. Look closer, Thomas.
When he's like, you deserve a haunting, and when he says, look closer, because that's what Jacob Marley says to
Oh.
Scrooge.
That's good stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that is good. Check you out, girl.
And he's like a ghost.
I know about Dickens.
I love to think of who I would haunt if I was a ghost.
Ooh. Can you
That's a good
say?
question.
Well, 3 people, I guess, that I would for sure haunt. One, I would haunt Laura, but like in a loving way, like because she would totally believe in ghosts. My idea would be like anytime the subject of tuna came up, I'd be just like, like I would just make a noise so that she knows, and she would be like, yes. And then someone else, the opposite Matt, famous original Matt, because he like absolutely does not believe. You know what I mean? Like some people are like, I don't believe in ghosts, but maybe, right?
Yeah.
I would try and haunt him. I would do something constantly. You know what I mean? Where it's like anytime my name came up or ghost came up, like I would break a light like
You
in
just give
Carrie
him
or
like
something,
unequivocal.
right? It's like, what a weird coincidence.
Basically, Andrew's there to rub it in that he's alive and lie to him about Josie betraying him.
She warned me off herself. Couldn't bear to see her beloved husband perish. Although realistically, I suppose she felt there was some advantage to be gained.
She betrayed me.
Because Josie did not know Andrew was alive. So,
Yeah.
is it that Catherine and Andrew want Eckert to kill Josie?
I definitely think that's what they want to happen.
That sounds right.
Sometimes I wonder if our Josie does these twisted things deliberately. Don't you?
I mean, I guess either outcome works for them.
Right.
Just get rid of Josie. This will work. In the Great Northern Dining Room, we have Audrey, Jack, and Ben enjoying dinner together. It's kind of a fun, awkward dinner.
Think of me as an open book upon whose virgin pages you shall scroll. Okay?
Dad says the word virgin.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm an open book upon whose virgin pages you shall scroll.
God,
That's
Ben,
such a
calm
weird thing to
down.
say.
Right?
Yikes.
I know. Which one of you wants to fuck him? Both of you? And this is where we learn about Jack's weird business flipping job.
Right.
Yeah.
I buy bankrupt failing businesses. I streamline them, bring them back up to speed, and then usually sell them.
At a substantial profit, but not, I should add, before making significant environmental concessions.
Not before making significant environmental concessions, though.
Well, that part's good.
I wasn't clear. Does that mean that it's like an eco-washing kind of thing?
I think so.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. The way Ben phrased that.
Now, when Jack is finished, the waste is rerouted, the air is cleaner.
I feel like the way he says it makes it like cut some corners or something.
Yeah,
But,
that makes them more desirable to buy back or something like that. Yeah.
I bet that's true, yeah. If he's a businessman, which he does say, I'm a businessman, that's all.
Yeah. Okay.
At least he's like, yeah, I'm not a great
Right.
guy, I just know what sells.
Yeah.
Environmental
Yeah,
shit.
it's just Ben talking.
That's how business people think.
Absolutely.
I don't care, this makes money.
I have a private jet. Did I mention my private jet? And then Ben puts out a cigar when he says the air is cleaner, which I think is interesting. He's really just going for this whole turning over a new leaf thing. And then a really funny line.
You'll have to excuse me. The chef just tried to stab Jim.
Yeah.
I did like that. Maybe that's how he got the Band-Aid earlier. He and the chef have been fighting.
Oh
my god, I bet you're right, and that's such a David Patrick Kelly thing. I bet he like totally thought
He has like a whole backstory.
Totally.
He's got a thing with the
Because he
chef.
had that little plate of croissants. I bet he stole it from the kitchen.
Yeah. You had to fight him for it.
Yeah. That's wonderful. And then after Ben leaves, because Jack says, I buy businesses that are failing or bankrupt. And Audrey's like, okay, you must be here for that. Which is it?
Which is it? Are we bankrupt or just failing?
I came to do an old friend a favor. And it's Jack.
My father's friends are rarer than the pine weasel.
He's just like, you don't like me very much.
So you came back to bring us all up to speed. You are Santa Claus, Mr. Wheeler. Better hang up my stocking.
You don't like me very much, do you, Audrey?
And she kind of hasn't decided yet.
Right.
Where have you been all this time? I mean, when you weren't busy rescuing widows and orphans and making our world a better place to live in.
The far corners of the earth. I tell you, it's glorious out there, Audrey.
I'm only 18.
And what exactly does that have to do with the price of eggs?
I'm only 18.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a lot.
Yeah. There's a whole world out there. You know, she is very adventurous. She's got an adventurous spirit. That's what gets her. She does want grown-up things. And he seems like a person that's young still, but
Could show
has
her
that.
the world.
Yeah.
Right.
I can show you the world. And then there's also a sort of new love theme that Angelo makes for these two.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know
Yeah.
I'll see you later, Jack.
I'll see you, Audrey.
That's cool.
Yeah. And then we see your friend Ryan from the
Yes,
lobby.
there she is. She had a long day in that
I want to know what
dress.
her day was. In the
No.
Twin Peaks, let's get a comic of just her. The day in the life of this woman.
What happens between dropping the brochure and eating her broccoli and
Yeah.
salmon or whatever?
Ooh, maybe she's the one who acted like she swung around her purse accidentally and broke his glasses. That's why he had the Band-Aid. I don't know. All the unexplained
That would
things in
be
the
so
episode.
fun.
Oh my
Let's think of
god,
her.
what a fun little Easter egg that would be.
Hands Catherine, great
Ladies.
expectations.
Yes, yes.
Right.
Like, oh, you dropped your book.
That would be great. I love that. At the Roadhouse, it is 9:30 p.m. Donna enters and sees Shelley sitting at the bar.
Wait, can we talk about the woman at the bar who gets her beers?
Yes, I love her.
Oh my gosh.
Great local color.
Is that a wig, do you think?
I know.
Or real
What's,
hair?
I don't
what is
know.
going on there?
She's leaning in. She's giving a
Like-
real, like, hey,
Yeah.
look to those
Yeah, I'm on
beers.
Twin Peaks, you guys!
Yeah.
I loved her. She was great.
Yeah. She gets 2 beers. She's bringing one to her friend.
Yeah.
Or she's drinking both. Who knows?
She might be meeting somebody. It's 9:30.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when you meet. It's
Yeah.
meeting time. They're slammed right now. She's just ordering 2 because they're so busy.
Yeah, if I went to the shot shop, that was a place where I
Yeah.
would get 2 drinks at once.
Yeah.
Because the line was so fucking long.
Maybe she's meeting that old woman.
Oh, yeah, totally. I met the coolest lady today at the Great Northern. I'm getting her a whole
Buy
better
her
life. And ask her where she gets her clothes.
Yeah.
Donna asks Shelley, how's life? And she says, you know life.
Shelley? Hi. Hi, how are you? I'm okay. How are you doing?
You know life. Jack?
I think this is a really nice little line. She says, you know life, drag, which I feel like is a double entendre. I don't know. Does that work if it's not sexual?
Sure.
Just
Yeah.
means 2 meanings.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I really like that. You
means
know life,
drag.
drag.
Yeah.
That's why I'm smoking.
That's good writing.
Great job, ladies. They compare notes literally.
Right.
Somebody wants me to read them here. Strange. It is strange. What can I have?
Hey, looks like we all have something to talk about.
And Audrey has this perfect time where she just dropped from the ceiling, basically.
She's just like, hey, can I hang out with you?
I know, I
Doesn't
feel
say
like
hi.
it's like she's like hovering back.
And they don't say hi to
I have
either.
figured
They're
out
like,
that
of
these are
course.
all gonna fit, and I'm just gonna swoop in. We have something to talk about.
Yeah, it's true.
It's a little clunky.
Nobody's even like, whoa, or anything like that. Like,
yeah.
This is just the sort of thing that happens at 9:30 at the Roadhouse. And this is a real poem, Love's Philosophy by Percy Shelley.
See the mountains kiss high heaven, and the waves clasp one another. No sister flower would be forgiven if it disdained its brother. And the sunlight clasps the earth, and the moonbeams kiss the sea. What is all this sweet work worth if thou kiss not me?
I remember that it's Shelley because they say it later.
And Wyndham is there watching them in his flawless disguise.
Shelley doesn't recognize him as the guy she served earlier today.
I don't think
Is it
she
a
even
different
noticed
disguise?
him.
No, it's the same exact outfit. She must not have noticed him.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like if I had gotten the envelope, I'd be
Right.
like, wait a minute,
Right.
that's the guy that's the guy. You gave me this, right?
The envelope was
right
next to your plate.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I could piece that together.
That's
but maybe
a
not.
very good point.
You do see a lot of customers, maybe during the lunch rush,
Right.
you didn't notice, so.
I think she didn't even put it together. Like, Norma was the one who gave it to her. Was sort of
Oh.
distanced from it. She's like, who's this from? I don't know. Maybe like a customer.
Maybe she wasn't even working behind the counter. Maybe she was doing tables and no one was behind the counter.
She was at the register when the shot starts, like
Okay.
checking someone out. Because I think you're right that Norma picks it up and says, "This is for you." And, like she
Right.
doesn't necessarily see her
Oh,
pick it up.
know where it's from. That makes
Yeah.
sense. Okay.
But still, like, why wouldn't he have a different disguise on? Like,
Yeah,
he's
at
so,
least.
that's like,
He
his
has so
thing.
many disguises.
Right. And he's been home in between.
I know. He didn't change when he was there. Whatever.
I've definitely had a moment where I was in a place that wasn't even all that busy, I don't think, but like I forgot something or I wanted to use the bathroom, but we'd already left, and like a person was just like, I don't remember you at all. And I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, I guess you see a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I've been that guy too. And like if it's not your table, you might
Yeah.
not even recognize the fact that they were in there at all. So
Yeah.
I get that.
Waterfall transition back to the Great
Love that
Northern.
waterfall transition.
Yeah.
Good interstitial.
It's a good one. And it's the only of our Twin Peaks transitions in this episode.
Oh. Yeah.
There's no spooky trees or stoplights or anything.
It's a good one. It's nice and
Yeah.
abstract.
And we're in room 315 where Cooper has forgotten all about Josie and his practicing casting with something I've
It
never...
looks like a yarn fishing pole.
It's
What
like
is
a training
that?
fishing pole. So you don't hook things
For
in your
crafters.
Yeah, it's interesting. That must be a real thing, but I do not recognize it as. He's so keen to go fishing. And then Catherine calls to put a nail in Josie's coffin.
She's here? Thomas Eckert's suite. I see.
Curiously, Coop, he grabs his gun, he's not wearing his vest, and then by the time he's in the hall, he put his vest on to go down the hall to Eckert's room. So that might just be a continuity error.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he hears some yelling and arguing, I guess, and a gunshot. That's when he busts in the room and sees Josie and Eckert lying in bed together. And it looks like Josie's like pretending to be asleep. Or
Yeah, I
pretending to
don't
be dead.
understand like the scene that he walks in on because
Yeah.
it's like the shot just happened. It's like
Yeah.
they're both lying in bed.
Yeah. Why is she pretending to be dead too? Or
Right,
Did she faint
it's
from
like-
the shot?
Maybe she's trying to get the jump on Coop because
Like, were they lying down in bed and she shot him like that? It seems
And then just
strange.
stayed laying down because she's sad or...
maybe.
It's weird.
It's bizarre.
I mean, he walks in like right after the gunshot.
Yeah.
And you don't see the gun in her hand.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird.
But she seems like she might be trying to get the drop on Coop a little bit. He's not quite sure who got shot when he comes in. And then after Eckert stands up, he kind of walks in front of the camera and we can't see her anymore. And I wonder if we're supposed to think Coop can't see her anymore either. Because by the time Eckert falls, she's sitting on her knees with the gun.
With the gun.
He tried to kill me.
Is that what you say about me, Josie, that I tried to kill you? What about Jonathan? Did he try to kill you too?
He was taking me back.
He asks her why she tried to kill him, and she has a curious answer.
Because you came here. I knew this day was going to come.
And this ties into The theory that she's Judy's sister.
Yeah. I really don't understand her deal.
So there really is, I mean, I guess that's not canon, that's not exactly correct, but it's like there was a dropped plot from Fire Walk With Me.
Oh.
Where Josie really was Judy's sister.
Ah, okay.
So she really is.
And Judy is the one who's the love of Coop's life?
No, Judy's like the ultimate evil.
Oh.
From The Return.
Oh.
She's like that big vomiting demon.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Josie's like a supernatural agent of chaos, basically. But she's not as good at evil as Judy.
Okay, and this is a dropped plot point from Firewalk.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, go ahead.
When she says, I knew this day was going to come, it just seems like there was some plot with Bob and Judy. And it explains why Bob shows up after she dies.
Right.
We never know why she dies like that.
No.
But
I mean, it does like there's something supernatural about Josie.
Yeah. Josie's aiming her gun at Coop, and then Harry arrives and is like, put the gun down.
Put it down, Josie.
Harry?
Put it down!
It's a really weird, like, he says it a second time, and it's like, he's going to 20, and they're like, okay, we needed a 10.
Put it down!
However, Josie just suddenly dies.
Right. She's like, ah.
And again, she falls in a funny way.
Yes, there's a lot of funny. I think there's a motif of like little falls. I mean, Eckert's fall is also weird. It's like the thing of like when people stand up when they've been shot, and then it's like, oh. I forgot I got shot.
Right, now I remembered again, and I'm dead.
And I mean, Hank falls too. I mean, Hank's like kicked, but he falls. I feel like it's a fall motif.
I like it. She falls, and Harry comes to cradle her body in his arms.
Josie. She's dead.
It's like when he says she's dead is a bit of an underreaction, which is interesting.
Right.
Yeah.
But he's in like tremendous amount of shock, as we will see in the coming episodes.
Right.
He's just like not understanding anything. And then there's a spotlight, and Harry and Josie disappear, and Bob comes crawling over the bed.
What happened to Josie?
And it's a great question Bob asks.
Right.
And Coop's like, I don't know. And then Bob disappears, and the man from another place shows up for a second and does a little fun dance.
Yeah.
And then he disappears, and Harry and Josie reappears, and Harry's just sobbing and cradling Josie, and Coop is still sort of in that supernatural zone, and he kind of looks down, and the camera follows Coop's gaze, I think, to that drawer.
The drawer. I really would like a set of drawer pulls of Josie's face. That would be so cool.
That would be amazing. Face sticking out of the wood.
Yes.
It's real good late 80s, early 90s CG, like Lawnmower Man.
Yes, I was thinking Lawnmower Man too, exactly that. It's
like
so plasticky looking.
Yeah. It's good stuff.
What happened to Josie?
What happened to Josie?
I feel like we don't revisit it, and
No.
she just gets put in a drawer.
Yeah.
Compartmentalized, if you will.
Oh my god. Well, a fun thing about that, and I've mentioned this before, but I didn't have as many details as I have now. Joan Chen really wanted to be in The Return, but David just couldn't think of anything for her to do. So she tried to implore him by writing him a letter as Josie from the drawer.
Oh, okay.
You can find it on The Hollywood Reporter. But I just want to read a little bit of it. Dear David, I write to you from the wooden drawer knob in which I have been trapped for the past 2 decades, yearning relentlessly for an escape. I hear voices whispering the rumor of a return to my body, and I implore you, O Creator, to let me come back. It seems that the possibilities of who I shall become are as infinite as your fecund imagination. Oftentimes I think of Judy, my twin sister.
Ooh.
I imagine her wandering drunkenly into the room, holding the drawers which imprison me, incinerating suddenly due to the sheer volume and flammability of the alcohol in her veins. In my mind's eye, I see her burning. I admire the bright color of the flame spreading to the drawers, the air breathing back the energy that was once her spirit. We could inhabit one body together just as we had done as mere cells in our mother's womb. Once again, our 2 souls could crowd one vessel, forcing us to struggle for dominance, for space, for existence. It goes on a bit, but didn't end up hiring her, of course. I really like that Joan Chen had this internal idea about her character.
Yeah.
Especially considering she was the one who asked to be written off the show.
Right.
Yeah, I hear it was for some really crummy movie.
Yes. She really regrets it. She was like, woof, big regrets. Wish I hadn't done that. And also that she's revisited Twin Peaks in the time after that and really understands it now in a way that she didn't understand it when she was on the show.
Aww.
But maybe if he ever does Wisteria Lane, she can come back because she's still alive and working.
Okay, I had a theory. This Judy's sister thing kind of blows a hole in. But it was like, she's put in a drawer because Cooper saw another woman that he couldn't save. And so he doesn't know how to deal with it. So that's like his mind. He's compartmentalizing her.
Oh. I like that. He's got some powers, though.
Right.
Like, he's not...
Maybe he's the one who did it, yeah.
Maybe it happened because of his will or something, but he didn't mean to. Because is that why Bob comes and is like, what happened to Josie?
Yeah, where did she go?
Hey. Bob's like, that was weird.
Right.
Maybe this is the only way I can protect her is to put her away in this drawer.
Or maybe not like protect Josie, but like he knew that Leland was inhabited by an evil spirit. Maybe he feels like he knows Josie's inhabited by an evil spirit, and it's like the evil spirit that inhabited Leland just took off, and he knows it's out there somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, okay, I can get that.
I can capture this one. Yeah, I like that.
I don't know. I like it. I don't know if Coop can really do that, though.
Yeah.
There's absolutely no evidence that he has that sort of power, but he does have some powers, though. Who knows?
It might be a thing where he's like, I don't even know how I did that. Don't
That's
ask
what
me
I
to do it
mean,
again,
Yeah.
you know?
No, totally.
Like,
I absolutely would buy that as a theory. Well, that's the end of that episode.
Right, a lot happened.
Oh, yes, it's a busy one, and it's really well done for a late season 2 episode.
Yeah.
Agreed, I was surprised.
We've talked about some motifs, bundles of small sticks.
Falling.
One we didn't talk about, but I noticed so much, is just like so much brown clothing, in particular brown collared shirts. Hank's wearing a brown collared shirt. Obviously, Jack is wearing one. The shirt that Ben is wearing under his tracksuit looks brown sometimes, but sometimes it looks red. Oh, Donna is wearing like a beige, like a light beige.
Yeah.
That's really interesting when that happens. Like the wardrobe is just kind of all.
Like, this is what color we're doing this week.
Color story brown.
Color story brown. That doesn't sound like much of a story. Any other motifs anyone noticed?
Good scenes between like two women talking. Like I thought that the Norma Shelley scene was good, and I liked the one with Catherine and Josie a lot too.
Yeah.
I was trying to see if there was one more in there. Like 3 would make it, I think, a trend, but I can't remember. Those 2 were good, so I almost called it a theme.
Well, we have the 3 at the Roadhouse.
Right.
You know?
Yes.
There you go.
That's
Has life drag.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're right.
You guys.
And it like super passes the Bechdel test. This
super
episode.
passes, yes.
Which is unusual for the show.
Right.
Yeah. I like that about it.
Yeah. All right, great. Let's do some awards.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Roadhouse is proud to welcome
your fish in the percolator.
There was a fish in the percolator.
Oh, that's the only one that I have a real for sure answer. It's hard for me to give awards this week, but the fish in the percolator, when Pete gives Andrew that breakfast and they laugh so hard. It's like, why is it so funny? It's so cute how they're both so tickled by it. He just made a little face with the eggs. It's not that, but like he's so psyched to like present it to him. Like he gives Catherine her plate and then he's like... So
and
funny.
before he even does that, he like kind of eyes Andrew a little bit with like
oh
a
my
mischievous.
God, they love
He's
it.
like, I got something for you. You can have it.
So funny.
That's great. Mine's from that same scene, except that it's Catherine's face while that's happening. It just is so perfect. She's like, I hate this.
Right.
I hate every minute of this.
You bring out the worst in each other, you know, playfulness. Right?
I hate it when people enjoy things.
Right.
I want to kind of marry those 2 and have both cards. Because I think that whole breakfast
it's great.
It made me laugh the most.
That counts.
Really good. Yay! I love it. That's the first, like, sort of unanimous fish award.
I think
we've
so,
ever done.
yeah.
That's great. That is a really solid scene. Ceiling fan.
All right, so tough because it's not that scary. But in the very beginning, the thing with the death mask is scary. You know,
totally.
when I was talking, even though I also had a hard time paying attention to what he was saying, but it sounds kind of sinister, and it's the death mask, and
It
also
almost doesn't
scary.
matter. It's just like filmed well enough that like we see all the objects. And
Right.
That's enough.
Yeah.
For me, it's just Wyndham Earl in his backwoods cabin.
Oh, yeah.
It's not great.
Spouting out fake poetry or whatever, and Leo's there carving a arrow.
Sounds unsettling.
Yeah.
And he's got like a whole pile. Like there's just so many.
Been doing it for a
He's
while.
gonna make a lot of weapons.
I like it.
That is fair. I think Hank in jail when
No.
his pleading doesn't work and he like immediately turns angry and grabs her and yells at her.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad that there's bars between them and that she can leave.
Yeah. Good job, Norma.
Yeah. He was not going to ever get any better with therapy now. I don't even believe
Right.
that, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't think he's in therapy.
No, of course not.
No therapist would have him. All right, LVP, our last chance to say James notwithstanding, actually, for a while.
For a while. I have co-LVPs. I've decided I'm allowed to do it. And it's Ed and Hank.
Perfect.
Yep.
Right.
They both suck.
No, it's Ed and Hank.
We talk about it all the time.
Right.
They are the worst.
I'm going to go with Billy Zane's toupee.
Yeah,
okay.
That's fair.
I've got to do Matt, my co-host from X-Rated Proud, and go with the wig. And when it's bad, you call it out, and it's the LVP. It's not doing him any favors.
It really is not. I'm gonna go with also Billy Zane, but the brown on brown is like, that's just something that keeps happening, and I don't like it. Mr. Brown.
It's very ugly.
Yeah, it's not working.
Mr. Brown is out of town, even though obviously he's so hot.
Yeah.
Yes.
Those lips.
From chin to forehead. Good looking guy. He's got really good.
Yeah, that's called face.
Yeah. What do you call this? This part right here.
The part that goes from your chin to your forehead. There's not a word for it.
Absolutely stop before you get to the top of the forehead. It is imperative that you do that. MVP.
Again, I feel like it was hard. And again, I have decided I'm allowed to do a co-MVP with Nadine and Norma. Yay! Because they both break up with their trash guys in an awesome way.
That's
Love
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was going to do Norma, but then I realized I think I want to give it to Tricia Brock for writing such a good episode out of kind of nothing, really. Like, it's like I got to write off Joan Chen. I gotta write off, apparently,
James Marshall.
Marshall. Like, I've got to say farewell to two beloved characters. Like,
Two characters.
I said in air quotes. And I almost want to give it to the director as well. Like, the team of them really crafted something good. I think I said this earlier, but like, this latter half of season 2 is a real snooze after Leland died. So this one, I don't know.
This
going
one's
back and
pretty
revisiting,
good,
I was like, this one's pretty good. I think it's well done, well crafted, and I liked the writing. I was entertained. So, the team. I'll give it to the team.
Nice.
I think you're
Great.
right. Yeah, that's great. I wanted to go with Nadine.
Yeah.
Yes. Good for her.
She's really continuing
she's
to
great.
follow her bliss and live her best
I love
life.
Nadine.
And I just fucking love that for her. And I know there's a little bit of backsliding for her in the future, but then in the far future, it's good again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a good character.
She really is. I wish we had more of her than we do.
She's great.
Yay!
right.
Oh, what a day for the ladies.
Yeah.
Lady Day.
Ryan, thank you for joining us.
Yes, thank you,
Thanks
Ryan.
for having me again.
Do you have anything you want to plug or talk about?
I mean, go back, check those X-Rated Movies podcast episodes out. I worked hard on them, and I feel like they're still worth listening to.
Absolutely they are.
And it could come back any day. We'll always do Oscar episodes, so, you know.
Yeah.
At least once a year you can count them.
I might have to go back and listen to some back episodes because I'm jonesing for you guys.
It'll happen, don't worry.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad we can hear your voice on this show at least.
Yeah, thanks for having me back.
If you enjoyed this episode of Really Weird Stuff, please take a minute to give us 5 stars on your preferred podcast app, especially Apple and Spotify. If you did not enjoy this episode, no further action is necessary. Follow us on Instagram at Really Weird Stuff Pod, on Blue Sky at Really Weird Stuff, on our website reallyweirdstuffpod.com, and on YouTube at Really Weird Stuff Pod. Really Weird Stuff, a Twin Peaks podcast, is hosted by Baxter and Amy Green. Music by Angelo Badalamenti, Julie Cruz, and Baxter Brugos. Produced and edited by Divine Betty Media. Thank you for listening. One day the sadness will end.